Hello, welcome to Chemistry 100, Fall 2026 at Windward Community College. I am your instructor, Mike Ferguson. I'm here to introduce you to the course and show you how it works. I am here in the Lamaku page, although I know I have last year's salutation there, but there'll be a new one coming. And here we are in the course. So what I want you to do is you can go in this content, and there's various things go across. It's going to look a little different for you because I'm the instructor, of course. So you can go to the content and bring you to the table of contents. So this is where the video is going to be, and we have the introduction. So let's start off. What's the important thing? What do you want to do for the first week? But to navigate Lamaku, if you haven't before, when you go here is the table of contents, and I have the different modules, and you can go through the intro module here. I am not going to introduce myself too much because I have a 10-minute video of myself right there, and I also have a syllabus talk, so you can read about the syllabus. First week, you have to do the meet and greet discussion, so you go here, and I'll send you links. You go to the meet and greet discussion, and then you can click start a new thread for that. Okay, so that's one of the things you have to do. The other thing you have to do is go to this vital source and click on this and keep on going through the prompts. I send a different video about that as well. So those are the first two things you have to do during this first week. Otherwise, that's what I use for participation verification. Okay, so again, we're going to go back here. We have the various modules. Here's an optional module on study skills. You don't have to do it. I won't test you on it. And then you can go into the meat of the class. So intro to science. So I can show you. This is the overview. You can follow through the table of contents, or you can press these arrow buttons on the bottom and go through. And here is the lectures. You have the lectures. You have the slides if you want them. They're right there. It's loading. I'll show you that it loads. All right. Look at how fast this is moving. Oh, man. There we go. And here's the textbook, of course. So, it's already in your student account with the IDAP program, and you have to set up through VitalSource. So, skip that. Here's the homework. Unfortunately, once you do the VitalSource, you have to set this up, and then the Access Pearson. So if you click on this, you see it brings you to Access Pearson, and you open up. I like to do it in Firefox. I have Safari there. So this is my home page, at least, so you can see that. And unfortunately, we don't have Canvas. We're having Brightspace, and I can't link the individual assignments up into like they do in Canvas. So you do have to go into Mastering Site. The work you do here does import to the gradebook that's in Lamaku, so that's nice. That's a step over La Lima. But here are the different homeworks. So you can see here's homework 1 to 4 and test 1. And let me go back to table of contents here. So I'm going from the Pearson mastering to back to the table of contents. And generally speaking, the first 7, I'm sorry, I have 3 different batches. The first batch, chapters 1 through 7 and test 1, it's due October 7th. Over here, the second batch, 8 to 14, due November 4th. And then the last batch, due December 10th. And I am loosey-goosey with the due dates. So if you need more time, we can have that sorted out, and it's not any penalty either. So don't worry about that. You can also work ahead. If you want to finish a class and just be done with it, go right ahead. And the students that do that without fail, I mean, especially the ones that do it right in the beginning, they always get A's. So you'll do fine. So that's it in the nutshell there. So how this works, how this course works. You have to link it to mastering using the vital source tab, and the vital source is right here. Using the vital source module, external tool, set up your account, and then when you get to each chapter at the appropriate time, do the homework, and when the appropriate time, do the test, homework test, open everything. I'll hit on the test, so when you get to the test, you can see I describe what's on the test. 20 questions, multiple choice. All the tests are 20 questions, multiple choice. And then there, if anything happens, like if you take the test and something breaks, I mean, either software online or literally your dog knocks a pail of milk on your computer or something. I really hope that doesn't happen, but let's say it does. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about that. This is a stress-free, worry-free chemistry experience. Yeah, I bet you're about as comforted as when you go see a dentist, right? Whenever I see a dentist, this is a pain-free dentistry. I'm like, okay, time to get my ouchie face on. This is a fun class. I think you'll enjoy the class. This is the so what's of science, and it's enjoyable. It's more enjoyable, and I hope you see all my videos. You'll hear from me at least twice a week. Possibly more, just depending, but at the bare minimum twice a week, and I send out announcements and such. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know, but I think I've gotten you ready to start. So if you have any questions, let me know. Any issues happen, let me know, and we can sort them out. So and I hope you're enjoying your first week of classes here, and unless you've reached past the first week of classes and bring you back here for happy memories, you just want to, I understand you want to hear the sweet melodious sound of my voice again, which is nice. So in that case, I'm gonna sign off for now. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Aloha.